Monday morning, half awake, same old road I always take. Coffee cold, my mind elsewhere. Then I saw you standing there. Same bus stop, same gray sky, same quiet rush of passers by. You smile like you recognize me, like that cafe memory. I told myself it's just coincidence, just a moment, nothing more. But my heart started leaning in like it's been here before. We keep meeting by accident, but it doesn't feel random now. Every turn I never meant still leads me to you somehow. If this is chance, it knows too much. If this is fate, it's moving slow. Accidental meetings turning into something we both know. Wednesday evening, city park, streetlights glowing in the dark. I sit down just to clear my head, hear your laugh behind me instead. You say funny seeing you again, like it's nothing like we're friends. But I feel something in your tone, like we're not strangers anymore. Every hey lasts a little longer, every goodbye feels unfair. Like the universe is whispering, pay attention, they're right there. We keep meeting by accident, same place, different days. Every time it happens, my heart forgets what to say. If this is chance, it's too precise. Too many moments we don't choose. Accidental meetings turning into something we can't lose. Friday night, corner store, you're in line right in front of me. You turn around, laugh it off, say okay, now this is crazy. We walk outside, the air feels light. Neon signs, passing cars, talking like we've got all night, like we're tracing falling stars. Your stories sound like pieces I've been missing in my own. Every step beside you feels dangerously like home. We keep meeting by accident, but my heart's been keeping count. Every smile, every second adds up to more than I'll admit out loud. If this is chance, then why does it feel like we're being led? Accidental meetings turning us ahead. Maybe the world is bigger when you walk into my frame. Maybe love starts quietly before it knows its name. We don't call it anything yet, don't rush what's just begun. But every road I take lately feels like it's bending toward us. No plans, no expectations, just two hearts slowly waking. Every see you later leaves me secretly waiting. We keep meeting by accident, but I'm starting to believe some things are gently written before we ever see. If this is fate, fight it. If this is love, I'll let it grow. Accidental meetings turn into something real and slow. So if I see you tomorrow like it's nothing like before, I'll smile like it's accidental, but my heart knows more. Love isn't just the way it starts, fireworks and open hearts. It's waking up and choosing truth, even when it's hard to do. It's saying stay without a fight. It's reaching out on restless nights. It's learning how to bend, not break, for something more than pride or fate. We've been tested, we've been tired, we've been close to walking away, but something deeper kept us here, asking us to stay. I choose you again and again, not just when it's easy then, but when the days feel heavy and the nights don't want to end. I choose you when I'm unsure, when my heart's not feeling strong. I choose you again and again, because loving you is my home. We've said words we cut between. But we came back, learned to say I'm sorry in a better way. We watched our dreams rearrange, watched life pull us out of shape. Still every time I look at you, I know exactly what to do. Love isn't staying the same, it's growing through the change and choosing us over running away. I choose you again and again. I choose you again and again. When the fear tries to move in, when the past knocks on my door and doubts start creeping in, I choose you with open eyes, knowing love can hurt and heal. I choose you again and again because this is real. Some days we're strong, some days we're not. Some days we give all that we've got. But even when we fall behind, your hand still finds mine. I don't promise perfection, I don't promise painless days. I promise presence, honesty, and choosing you anyway. If the future feels unclear, if the path begins to bend, I won't search for something new. I'll choose you again. I choose you again and again. Through the quiet, through the noise, through every doubt and every joy, I make this choice. I choose you when I don't have words, when love feels fragile, worn or new. I choose you again and again, and I always will choose you. Forever isn't one big vow, it's 1,000 moments now. It's choosing to forgive today and waking up to choose the same. Love lives in the everyday, in small decisions we don't praise. And every time I say your name, I choose you again. I don't need certainty, I need commitment. I choose you again and again, in every way I can. With all my fear and all my faith, I place them in your hands. If love is something we decide, not something that just happens then, I choose you again and again until the end. So when tomorrow asks too much, yesterday won't let us rest, remember this: I chose you, and I'll choose you next. After the applause fades to quiet, after the crowd forgets our names, when the lights shut down the moment and reality steps back in, we walk home under empty streets, your hand still warm in mine. No headlines waiting for us, just a normal kind of night. We don't look like a headline, we don't sound like a song, but somehow this feels deeper than everything that came before. After the applause, when nobody's calling out, when there's no stage beneath our feet and no reason to bow. After the applause, when it's just us and truth, I don't need the noise, I just need you. Shoes kicked off by the doorway, keys tossed on the table slow. We talk about the little things we never post, never show. Bills to paid, plans that changed, a long day written on your face. I kiss your forehead softly, like saying we survived today. Love doesn't shine its brightest when everyone can see. It glows the most in quiet rooms where it's just you and me. After the applause, when the world moves on, when the music fades and the thrill is gone. After the applause, I still choose this life. No audience, no lights, just you by my side. We argue low so neighbors don't hear us say things we didn't mean. Then sit in silence, learning again what forgiveness means. You say you're scared you're not enough, I say I feel the same. Funny how the bravest moments never come with fame. This love doesn't ask for proof, it doesn't beg for praise. It only asks that we keep choosing each other every day. After the applause, when the masks come off, when we're tied unsure, a little lost. After the applause, I see you clear, not perfect, not pretending, just real right here. Maybe love was never meant to live in perfect scenes. Maybe it belongs in messy kitchens and midnight honesty, where tears fall without warning and laughter saves the day, where staying means more courage than walking away. If this is all love ever is, then it's more than enough. Years from now, when no one asks what we did or who we were, we'll still have these quiet nights, still choosing each other first. Wrinkles where the smiles live, stories only we will know. 1,000 moments no one saw, but that mattered most. Fame fades, moments pass, crowds forget your face. Love that learns how to stay never gets replaced. After the applause, when everything is done, when the lights go out and we're the only ones. After the applause, this is where I stand. No stage, no sound, just your hand in my hand. So let the crowd cheer someone else, let the world move fast and loud. I found what matters when it's quiet. After the applause, after the applause. We were younger when we started, laughing loud, hearts unguarded. Thought love was a rush of flame, never guessed it would learn our names. Photographs in dusty frames, old mistakes, old birthdays. I look at who we used to be and smile at how far we've come, you and me. Time doesn't ask if we're ready, it just keeps moving on. But somehow we're still standing, still holding on. Every season, every year, through the change, through the fear, I choose you standing here. When the leaves fall when they grow, when the days move fast or slow. Every season I choose you. We've seen winters in our bones, nights that felt too long alone, moments where the light was thin and hope wore a fragile skin. We've watched spring arrive again, saw forgiveness, new beginnings, learned that love doesn't erase but teaches hearts a gentler pace. We don't measure love in years or in moments without tears. We measure it by staying true when it's hardest to. Every season, every change, through the calm and through the pain, I choose you all the same. When the storms come, when they go, when we're lost or when we know, every season I choose you. Your face has changed in subtle ways, lines of laughter, tired days, and I don't miss who you were before. I love who you are more. We talk about the future now, less about if, more about how. Dreams feel different than before, but they feel deeper, they feel sure. Growing older doesn't scare me, not when you're by my side. Time doesn't steal from love like this, it multiplies. Every season, every mile, every tear, every smile, I choose you in this life. When the cold comes, when we bloom, when the years reshape the view, every season I choose you. We won't be who we are today in 10 more years or less, but if we keep choosing each other, that's the promise I trust best. Love isn't frozen in one time, it's alive, it bends, it grows, and I'll keep learning how to love you as the river flows. If I forget the way we started, remind me how we stayed. Every season, every year, I'll be right here, through the quiet and the loud, through the lost and the found. Every season, I choose you, I choose you. The leaves fall, the flowers rise, years reflected in your eyes, and I know, no matter when, I choose you all over again. Late afternoon, quiet street, rain on glass, slow heartbeat. I walked in just to hide from time, didn't know love was standing in line. You sat alone by the window pane, golden light, soft refrain. Your fingers traced the edge of a cup like you were holding something you lost. I didn't mean to stare too long, didn't plan to feel this strong, but something in the way you breathe pulled the truth out of me. It was just one glance, just one spark, just 1 second in the dark, but my whole world shifted then when your eyes met mine again. I didn't know your name, that day, didn't hear your voice, didn't stay, but in that first glance, somehow I knew my life was about to include you. The room felt smaller, time slowed down, every sound just faded out. Your smile broke through all my doubt, like you'd been waiting to. Steam rose up between our hands, two strangers, no demands, but something honest filled the air, like love was already there. I looked away, you did too, both pretending we were cool, but my heart was beating loud, saying things my lips wouldn't allow. It was just one glance, just one flame, burned my fear, burned my name. I've been searching my whole life for that feeling I can't find. No promises, no words said, but your eyes stayed in my head. In that first glance, clear and true, I saw a future shaped like you. Maybe love doesn't crash or scream, maybe it slips into a scene, quiet as a breath you take, soft as the choices that you make. I didn't touch you, didn't speak, but my soul felt suddenly weak, like it recognized a home it never knew it known. I walked out into the open sky, city moved but I stood still inside. Every step felt unfamiliar, like my old world wasn't real anymore. I wondered if you felt it too, that pull you can't explain or undo. Two hearts passing for the first time, already out of line. I told myself it's all in your head, but my heart disagreed instead. Some moments don't need proof, they just arrive as truth. It was just one glance, but it stayed like a promise fate had made. Now every face I ever see feels a little incomplete. I don't know where this road will go, but I know what my heart chose from that first glance. Quietly, love began its history. Some stories don't start with a name, just a look you can't explain. And even now, if I close my eyes, I'm back there. First glance, first time. Some days I wake up feeling small, like the world is moving without my call. The future knocking way too loud, asking things I'm not ready for now. I think about the weight we carry, dreams, fears, and everything unsteady. And in the middle of all this noise, I just need to hear your voice. I don't need the map or the end, I don't need to know what's next. Just tell me we're still us, and I can face the rest. So hold my hand when I don't understand, when the ground beneath me shakes and I'm scared of my mistakes. Hold my hand when the night feels long, if I lose my strength to stand. Just hold my hand. You see me at my weakest points, heard my doubts, my disappointments, yet you never looked away. You stayed when it was easier to leave. I see the way you try for me, walking with them through it, side by side, step by step, even when you're unsure of it. So hold my hand when I'm losing faith, when yesterday won't let me breathe, and tomorrow feels too late. Hold my hand when I can't be brave, if the only thing I know is I don't want you to fade. We don't always have the answers, we don't always get it right, but we show up in the chaos, and that has to count tonight. I don't promise perfect days or a life without regret, I just promise I'll be here. When you reach out, I won't forget. If the world pulls hard on you and you start to let go, lean on me, lean on us, we don't have to know. So hold my hand through the doubts and pain, through the quiet and the noise, through the sunshine and the rain. Hold my hand, that's all I ask. If we're together through it all, we'll make it last. Hands can shake, hearts can break, plans can fall apart, but holding on is how we learn who we really are. No matter how far the road may bend, or how much we don't understand, if you're here, I'll try again. I don't need forever promise, I just need you now. So hold my hand, not just tonight, but every time the world feels too heavy to fight. Hold my hand and I'll hold yours too. If love is choosing every day, then I choose you. Your fingers tighten around mine, like you're saying I won't go. And in that simple touch, I finally know. We make plans like the world is stable, like tomorrow's guaranteed. But I've seen how fast life turns on things we can't foresee. We talk about someday softly, like it's owed to us, but deep down we both know nothing ever was. So if everything we trust falls apart, if tomorrow breaks, if the future bends, if all our careful plans reach a bitter end, I won't disappear, I won't run away. If tomorrow breaks, I'll stay. If you lose what you work for, if your strength runs thin, if the world asks more of you than you can give, if you doubt your worth again or forget your name, I'll remind you who you are every day. Love isn't safety, it's commitment. If tomorrow breaks and the ground gives way, I'll be here holding you through the shaking. If the sky falls down and we're scared to breathe, if tomorrow breaks, lean on me. I didn't love you for the future, fragile in between. If tomorrow breaks, we won't. 'Cause love like this is stronger than hope alone. If everything else fails, one truth remains. If tomorrow breaks, we stay. Whatever comes next, we face it together. We used to chase the extraordinary, fireworks, late night dreams, thinking love had to feel loud to mean something. Now I see magic in the mundane, in mornings that repeat, in the way you hum while making coffee, half asleep. We're not chasing moments anymore, we're living in them. And these are ordinary miracles, hidden in plain sight, like you asking if I'm okay at the end of every night. They won't make headlines, they won't save the world, but they save me. Ordinary miracles, grocery lists and shared routines, inside jokes nobody sees. You remember how I take my tea without me asking, the way you leave the porch light on when I'm running late, like saying you're expected even on hard days. Love didn't get smaller, it got closer. And these are ordinary miracles that keep us alive, like holding hands in silence when we're both tired. No grand design, no perfect scenes, just love showing up quietly. Sometimes it whispers low in folded laundry, shared exhaustion, letting the day go. We laugh at things that don't make sense, cry when we need to. This isn't boring love, this is true. Heaven doesn't always feel divine, sometimes it feels like Tuesday night. But if you're here beside me, then I'm already alright. And these are ordinary miracles that time can't erase, the way your presence steadies me in every fragile place. I don't need extraordinary to know what love can be, because the miracle is you choosing me. Nothing flashy, nothing new, just a life I'd still choose you in. You talk about places you've never been, maps folded up in your head. You say the city feels too small sometimes, like your heart wants more ahead. We walk at night along empty streets, street lights glowing low. You say, promise me one thing, your voice drops soft and slow. You say you wanna see the ocean before the sun breaks through. You say it like a wish you're scared might never see the ocean at sunrise, when the sky learns how to breathe, where the night lets go of yesterday and the light begins to believe. If the future feels too heavy, we'll face it side by side. Let's see the ocean at sunrise. Let the world open wide. You tell me fear can sound like reason when you've been waiting too long. That dreams can fade if you don't chase them, but hope keeps humming on. I say I don't have all the answers, but don't know where life will go. But if you're reaching for tomorrow, I'll be reaching too, you know. Your eyes light up like you can see it. Blue waves, golden sky. And for a moment, so can I. Let's see the ocean at sunrise, bare feet in the sand, watching colors spill like promises across the edge of land. If we're scared, we'll still be brave. If we fall, we'll still rise. Let's see the ocean at sunrise, with the truth in our eyes. We sit on the hood of your old car, talking till the stars fade out. Every word feels like a quiet vow, neither of us says out loud. You lean your head against my shoulder, I feel your steady breath. I don't know what forever means, but I know this feels like it's next to me. Dreams aren't destinations, maybe they're who you're with when you finally take the risk. Let's see the ocean at sunrise. No plans, no guarantees, just you, me, and the open road, and whatever we're meant to be. If the past tries to pull us back, we'll keep our forward eyes. Let's see the ocean at sunrise, where our doubts dissolve in light. We don't need to leave tomorrow or have it all figured out, but holding this dream together feels like the right way out. Hope doesn't scream, it softly stays. It waits for us to choose, and every dream feels closer now, because I'm dreaming it with you. Let's see the ocean at sunrise, when the first wave meets the sun. If love is a journey beginning, then this is where it runs. No matter where the road may bend or how far the stars may rise, let's see the ocean at sunrise and start the rest of our lives. You smile like the dream's already real, like we're almost there somehow. And I believe it too, standing here with you right now. The room is quiet, lights turn low, your shadow dancing on the wall. The piano waits like it always does, but tonight my hands feel small. I tell you, I don't know this song, it's unfinished, it might fall apart. You smile like that doesn't matter, like you're ready for my heart. I sit down, take a breath, every doubt screams in my head, but you say I'm right here, and suddenly I'm not so scared. Play it for me, even if your hands shake. Even if your voice breaks, I want it just the way it is. Play it for me, don't make it perfect or clean. I don't need flawless dreams, I just need honesty. The first note lands too soft, too thin. I almost stop, almost quit. I hear my fear between the keys, saying you're not ready for this. But then I hear you humming along, not the tune, but the feeling. And I realize for the first time, someone's really listening. You don't rush the melody, you let the silence breathe. You're not waiting for the end, you're here for all of me. Play it for me, even if it's wrong, even if it doesn't belong to anything you've heard before. Play it for me, every broken line, every note you hide is exactly what I'm hoping for. I sing about the nights I quit, the dreams I buried deep, about the boy who almost gave up because believing hurt too much to keep. My voice cracks, I look away, embarrassed by the truth. You don't move, you don't blink, you're crying too. In your eyes I see no shame, just love without a name. Like every scar I tried to hide is finally safe. Play it for me, let it fall apart. I want every fragile part that you're afraid to show. Play it for me, this is more than sound, this is you right now, and I don't want you letting go. Maybe music isn't meant to impress or prove that we're enough. Maybe it's just a place to put everything we couldn't say in love. Every note is a truth confessed, every pause is breath. And in this room, with you right here, I don't feel less. If you ever doubt your worth, remember this moment I heard you, and it was beautiful. Play it for me, one last time, even if your voice is tired. Let it ring, let it stay. Play it for me, this is who you are. Every wound, every spark, and I love you anyway. The final chord hangs in the air. You don't clap, you just stare. Then you whisper, don't stop playing. And I know I never will. We walk downtown past midnight signs, neon colors blur with time. Your jacket wrapped around my arms, like you're shielding me from the dark. Taxis pass, the streets alive, 1,000 stories rushing by. But in this noise and all this sound, you're the calm I finally found. We talk about the things ahead, the roads we haven't walked yet, dreams that feel too big to say, but too real to push away. Under city lights, we make our promises, not written down, but sealed with a kiss. We don't know how or when it ends, but tonight we swear we'll try our best. You say you're scared of growing old, of losing fire, losing hope. I say I'm scared of standing still, watching life pass me by. We laugh about how lost we are, two souls chasing distant stars. But somehow standing next to you makes the future feel less cruel. We don't pretend it'll be easy or promise a perfect road, we just promise to walk it our fears for trust. Every broken dream, every word in between us. We don't have answers yet, but we're not alone under city lights. We're finding our way home. We stop where the skylight shines, wind in your hair, hand in mine. You rest your head against my chest, like you already know the rest. I feel your heartbeat through the night, matching mine under flashing signs. In this moment, standing here, the future doesn't feel so near. Maybe promises are meant to last forever. Maybe they're meant for now, to remind us why we started and how. Under city lights, we choose belief, even when doubt is louder than our dreams. We won't run when it gets hard. We'll remember who we are. The city's moving fast around us. Everyone's chasing something more, but I don't need the world tonight, just the one I'm holding close. If tomorrow asks too much of us, we'll answer with tonight, with this love. And these city lights, our vows, not for forever, but for right now. If everything else falls apart, this moment still counts. Under city lights, our love stands out. The signs go dark, the night moves on, but what we promised lingers strong. And even when the lights fade out, I'll remember what we talked about. Morning light through half-closed blinds, you're breathing slow, matching mine. No rush to speak, no need to move. The silence feels like truth. The city hums outside our room, but in here, time is loosened. I watch you sleep, your face at rest, and feel my heart choose again. We don't chase the loud moments or try to steal the show. We've learned the deepest feelings don't always overflow. This is quiet love, soft but strong. It doesn't beg, it doesn't run. No grand lines, no perfect scenes, just staying close in between. This is quiet love, and it's enough. We walk the same familiar streets, hands brushing, matching speed. You point out things I've passed before, like beauty hiding in the ordinary floor. We talk about the day ahead, bills to pay, words unsaid. Nothing glamorous, nothing new, but I want all of it with you. We don't promise the impossible or paint the future gold. We just say I'm here and let the rest unfold. This is quiet love, patient, true, learning how to make room. No fireworks stars that stay all night. This is quiet love, holding us upright. We've had nights where words fell wrong, where silence felt too long. But even then, you didn't leave. You stayed and chose to breathe. I've learned your pauses, learned your pace, the way you need a little space. You've learned my fears, my fragile sides, and love me without asking why. Loud love fades when the moment's gone, but this one learns to stay. It shows up in the smallest ways. This is quiet love, built on time, on showing up. Without a sign, it doesn't shine for everyone, but it shines when the day is done. This is quiet love, and it's real. Maybe love isn't meant to shout or prove itself to the crowd. Maybe it's meant to feel like home when everything else is loud. No audience, no applause, just two hearts learning pause. If the world falls apart tonight, I'll still be right here. If your voice shakes when you speak, I'll still hear. This is quiet love, steady ground when we're lost. We're still found, every breath, every sigh, every calm goodbye. This is quiet love, and it's mine. You lean your head against my chest, no words, no need, no test. And in the quiet I finally know, this kind of love won't go.
The noise fades out, the lights grow dim. Every road has led us in, not to an ending, not a line, but a moment frozen in time. We're not standing on a stage, no crowd to hear the vows we make. Just two hearts finally sure of what all the trying was for. We chased beginnings, feared goodbye, measured love by how it felt. But standing here I finally see, forever isn't somewhere else. Forever starts here, in the quiet we choose, in the simple truth of me and you. Not someday, not when the world feels clear. Forever starts here. Your hand fits perfectly in mine, like it's learned me over time. Every scar, every change feels like part of our name. We don't need to promise stars or swear we'll never fall apart. We just promise to return to this place where love is learned. The future isn't loud or bright, it doesn't rush or shout. peace inside the moments we don't talk about. Forever starts here, in the breaths we share, in the way you look, like I'm already there. Not perfect, not planned, but honest and clear. Forever starts here. We've been lost, we've been found, we've been quiet, we've been loud, we've been broken, we've been brave, we've been learning how to stay. If time keeps asking us to change, we'll answer with the love we've made. Not by holding what we were, but by growing what we are. Forever isn't a finish line or a promise carved in stone. It's choosing to begin again from right here, right now, at home. Forever starts here, with open hands, with all we are and all we can. No fear of time, no need to run. Forever starts here, and we've begun. Years will pass, seasons turn, we'll forget some lessons learned. But if we ever lose our way, we'll remember this day, this quiet truth, this gentle start, where love finally rests its hard stay. Not because you have to, but because you want to. Forever starts here, not at the end, but every morning we choose again. In every breath, in every tear, forever starts here. The song fades out, but we don't go. This love doesn't need to be shown. It lives in all the days to come, because forever's already begun. I thought love meant knowing everything, every scar, every fear. But you keep surprising me, even after all these years. You change your mind, you grow your heart, you find new ways to feel. And every time you do, you make love feel more real. I don't wanna memorize you, I want to discover you. I'm still learning you, like a language without an end. Still finding new meanings in the way you hold my hand. If love is a lifetime lesson, then this is where I choose. I'm still learning you. Some days you're quiet, pulling in. Some days you need space. I'm learning when to step back and when to stay. You're learning how to read my silence before I say a word. We're both becoming better listeners than we were. We're not finished version, we're in motion. I'm still learning you. Every shift, every change,
still learning me, still rewriting what forever means. Day by day, if love keeps unfolding, I hope it always does. I'm still learning you, and I'm in love with that. Don't stop changing. I'll keep learning. Some nights the city feels too loud, thoughts get lost in the crowd. I step outside just to breathe, looking for something to believe. You text me, look up right now. I smile, don't ask how, because I'm already staring at the same moon you're sharing. We're standing in different places, living different days, but something above us still keeps us the same. Under the same sky, we're closer than it seems. Every star is a message, every light's a memory. Even when the miles are wide, even when we're asking why, we're never really apart. Under the same sky, same heart. You talk about the road ahead, choices hanging overhead, dreams that scare you, plans unsure. I hear the doubt in every word. I wish I could be right there, hold your face, say we'll be okay. Instead I send you all my truth through simple words like I miss you. This distance, what's real, but it can't erase how we feel. Love doesn't fade in space, it learns a different way. Under the same sky, time moves but we remain. Every sunrise finds us still calling out each other's names. If the world pulls us in two, I'll still look up, think of you. We're never really apart. Under the same sky, same heart. There are nights I doubt myself, wonder if you're needing someone else, if the silence means you're gone, or if I'm just holding on. But then your voice breaks through, says I feel the same as you, and all my fear just falls away like clouds giving up today. Love isn't constant certainty, it's faith when you can't see, choosing to believe in what we mean. Under the same sky, every tear still counts, every prayer we whisper, every time we're reaching out. If the path ahead is hard, we'll read the stars like maps. We're never really apart. Under the same sky, maybe love isn't about being close every moment, every night. Maybe it's about holding on to the same guiding light. No matter where we lay our heads, or how far life may send, the sky remembers who we are and where we began. Look up, I'm right here.
in the same endless blue. Under the same sky, we choose each other still. Through the doubt, through the distance, through the test of will. If everything around us changes and nothing feels secure, we're never really apart. Looking at them too. There's a guitar leaning in the corner, strings untouched, covered in dust. I write at night when no one's listening, erase the words I almost trust. I hear melodies in my head, but they disappear when I try. Every song feels unfinished, every truth afraid to survive. I've been hiding behind the silence, calling fear being realistic, telling myself I'm not enough just to keep from risking it. I've got unwritten songs inside my chest, lines I never let exist. Every note is scared of breaking free until you start believing in me. I don't know how to let them fly, but you look at me like I can try. These unwritten songs are finally asking to be alive. You sit on the floor beside me, back against the bedroom wall. You say play anything, even nothing, like there's no pressure at all. My fingers shake, miss every chord, my voice cracks when I begin. I stop and laugh, you don't, you just tell me, try again. You don't rush, you don't correct me, you don't ask for something strong. You listen like the broken parts, a part of this song. I've got unwritten songs stuck in my throat, words I'm scared to let you know. Every truth feels sharp and loud when it finally leaves my mouth. But when you smile, something changes. The fear starts rearranging. These unwritten songs sound a little braver now. I tell you how I doubt myself, how I quit before I fail, how I measure all my dreams against reasons they won't sell. You take my hand, say quietly, talent isn't being sure, it's letting yourself be seen even when you're not secure. Your faith feels heavier than fear, like something I can stand on. For the first time in forever, I don't feel wrong. I've got unwritten songs in my bones, waiting for a voice at home. They've been patient, they've been kind, while I was running out of time. If I fall, you're still right there. If I break, you still care. These unwritten songs finally feel like they're mine to share. Maybe love isn't fixing someone or making their doubts disappear. Maybe it's sitting in a quiet, saying I'm still here. Every artist needs a witness, every heart needs a reason to try. And maybe you're the reason
that's enough. I've got unwritten songs turning real, every note starting to heal. I'm not fearless, I'm just honest, and that's braver than I was. If this love is what it takes to let my hidden truth escape, then these unwritten songs are written every time you stay. I play the last chord, let it ring. You don't clap, you don't say a thing. You just smile through quiet tears, and I know I've been hurt. We don't post the messy nights or the tears we learn to fight. We don't show the long talks at 2 a.m. No filters for the growing pains, no captions for the quiet days. But that's where love lives, when no one's in. Not everything meaningful is meant to be seen. This is the life we don't post. No perfect angle, no careful pose, just staying when it's hard the most. This is the life we don't show, but it's the one I love the most. No likes for choosing forgiveness, no shares for swallowing pride, no applause for staying calm when we almost cross the line. But every time we choose again, without the world knowing why, we build something real behind the screen, behind the shine. Love doesn't need witnesses to exist. This is the life we don't post. No highlight reel, no ghost, just honest hearts learning slow. This is the life we don't show, and I wouldn't trade it for anything they know. Let them see the smiles we share, let them guess the rest. They don't need to know how deeply we're blessed. This is the life we don't post, but it's the one that lasts, the one that stays when trends move on and moments pass. If love is measured in truth, not numbers or display, then the life we don't post is the life I'll always stay. Phone face down, your head on my chest. No one knows, but we do, and that's enough, and that's enough. We raised our voices just a little too loud, said things we can't take back now. Every sentence sharp as a knife, cutting through a quiet night. The door slammed harder than it should, silence standing where we stood. I walked away to clear my head, but your words kept echoing instead. Pride feels strong in the heat of the fight, but it shakes when you're alone at night. I ask myself what matters more, being right or closing the door. We don't win, we stay. We don't leave when it's easier to go away. Love isn't keeping score, proving who it's more when everything starts to break. We don't win, we stay. You sit on the edge of the bed,
tears falling, nothing said. I stand there not knowing how to fix what's between us now. I replay every word I threw, every moment I lost sight of you. I see fear behind your eyes, not anger like I realize. It's hard to say I'm sorry first when you're carrying all that hurt. But silence hurts us even more than the things we're fighting for. We don't win, we stay. We don't walk out, we don't escape. Love isn't pride, it's pain. Learning how to say your name when the easiest choice is to break. We don't win, we stay. I reach out, you hesitate, like you're deciding our fate. Then your hand finds mine again, and the war inside begins to win. We talk it out, slow and raw, admitting where we went wrong. Not fixing everything tonight, but choosing not to lose the fight. Maybe love isn't staying calm, maybe it's coming back after you've been torn apart. We don't win, we stay. We don't erase the things we say. We face them in the open light and try to make it right, even when our hearts are shaking. We don't win, we stay. When it's hard to stay sure, we're not perfect, we're not strong all the time, all alone, but we're real and we're here, and that counts. When it's unclear, I don't need you to be flawless, I just need you not to disappear. We don't win, we don't let one night decide our fate. We choose the mess, the truth, the try, the tears we don't deny. If loving you means learning to bend, I'll bend again and again. We don't win, we stay. The room is quiet but not cold. Your head rests on my shoulder. We didn't win tonight, but we didn't lose each other. The suitcase waits by the door again, zippers humming like they know. I fold my life into smaller shapes, trying not to let it show. You stand there, arms crossed, tight eyes, fighting tears you won't release. Every goodbye feels heavier when it's dressed up as temporary. We say it's only for a while, the time will move fast if we smile. But clocks don't listen to brave words, they just keep turning. There are miles between us, but you're closer than my breath. Every night I hear your voice in the silence I'm left with. Though the world pulls us apart and the nights feel endless, there are miles between us, but never between our hearts. Different time zones, different skies. I wake when you say goodnight. I count the hours on my hands while you're living the other side. Your messages arrive late, short lines, but I read them slow like Every word might disappear if I don't hold it close. Distance turns small doubts loud when you're alone in a crowd. I wonder if you feel the same, or if I'm just afraid. There are miles between us, long roads I can't see. Every empty space between the days feels heavier on me. But when you say I miss you, it still feels like truth. There are miles between us, but I still belong to you. I pass places we used to go, memories hit like rain. Your laugh still lives in every corner of the city that knows your name. Some nights I almost call too late, just to hear you breathe, just to remind myself you're still choosing me. Love feels fragile at this range, like glass stretched across the space, but it hasn't shattered yet. There are miles between us, but faith fills the gap. Every promise we whispered still knows the way back. If the distance tries to change us or make us forget, there are miles between us, but we're not done yet. Maybe love isn't proximity, maybe it's staying true when no one's watching, and it's hardest to choose. I don't need you beside me to know what we are. I just need you to remember, no matter how far. If you're looking at the same moon, then I'm not alone. There are miles between us, but hope still remains. Every step away from you still calls out your name. One day this distance will end, and we'll close the space we've crossed. There were miles between us, but love was never lost. The suitcase finally disappears, but the ache stays just the same. Still I smile and say I'll see you soon, and believe it every time. Hey, yeah. Ooh, hey, Late afternoon, corner cafe, same small table, same soft shade. Outside rain paints the street in gray. Inside time drifts away. You wrap your hands around the cup like you're warming more than touch. I watch the steam blur up your face, every breath feels unafraid. You draw circles on the rim when your thoughts pull you in. I don't interrupt your silence, I just sit and listen. Coffee cup circles, quiet signs, stories spoken between the lines. Every little habit you show pulls me closer than you know. No rush, no need to pretend, just moments we don't wanna. Coffee cup circles, soft and slow. This is how our feelings grow. Midnight comes without a sound, lights are low, the crowd thins out. You talk about your younger days, dreams you packed but never chased. You laugh and look away, like you said too much that day. I tell you things I never share. You don't fix them, you just care. Your eyes don't judge or rush, they just stay, they just trust. For the first time in a while, I don't feel
tired smiles, losing track of hours and miles. Every secret, every fear feels lighter when you're near. No fireworks, no big display, just truth in what we say. Coffee cup circles, heart exposed. Love learning how to show. Your foot taps softly on the floor when the music starts to pour. I memorize the way you move, like it's something I might lose. The weight it clears our empty cups, but neither one of us gets up. We sit there like we've nowhere else. We'd rather be than by ourselves. I notice things I never planned, like how your laugh takes my hand, pulls me somewhere I feel safe, like I finally understand. Coffee cup circles, second glance, turning comfort into chance. Every moment feels so real, like this is more than how we feel. I don't say love, you don't ask. We let it breathe, we let it last. Coffee cup circles, you and me, becoming what we're meant to be. Maybe love isn't the spark, but the glow that stays in dark. Maybe it's not falling fast, but choosing moments that can last. No promises, no heavy words, just two souls being heard. Your hand brushes close to mine. We don't move, we don't hide. That tiny space between our skin feels louder than the night outside. Coffee cup circles, closing time. Still you're here, still I'm fine. If this is love, it's quiet, true, and I don't want it loud or new. Just mornings, nights, and in between, small moments turning into dreams. Coffee cup circles, start to see you're slowly falling into me.